This is workshop number 1, video number 3, and we're going to be talking about your why, or your compelling reason. So you will understand if you struggle with planning, or if you struggle to manage your time, or if you struggle with procrastination, that it's very hard for a start to just get that plan created, and then when you do create the plan, it's very hard to stick to it. We all start off with great intentions. The best example is when you decide you're going to get fit and you say, I'm going to get up in the morning and I'm going to go work out, or I'm going to eat salads at lunch. And then in the moment, it's very, very difficult to stick to those goals or stick to that plan. And it's exactly the same when you've taken the time to create your plan. Even if you know that your primitive brain is going to try and hijack you and allow you, or make you do the easiest thing, or the least painful thing, or the most energy efficient task on your list. But there's one thing that will help you stick to a plan. And that is your why, or your compelling reason. Why is it that you want to become more efficient? Why is it that you want to plan your time? Most of the time you need a big goal. And sometimes it's enough at work to have a work goal to compel you. If you're in sales and you have a huge sales goal, being able to hit your goal is enough reason to spend time calling customers, spend time following up with customers, spend time on getting out quotes. But if you're in an entry-level position, sometimes it can be kind of hard to think about, the importance of your job, and you have a tendency maybe to think, oh, I'll just take a little bit longer for lunch, or maybe I'll just check Facebook and then I'll do enter these quotes, or whatever your job is. And so that's why, if you're an entry-level position, you have to focus on the big picture. Where do you want to go in life? Because probably the day-to-day reality of your life is that it's quite boring, that there probably isn't much to motivate you, and your paycheck may not be enough to be super motivating. That is why you need to create a vision for where you want to go in your life, so that you see work in the position you are right now as just a stepping stone to get you to the future that you want to have. It's the same thing if you've been in your job for a long time. If you're getting kind of stale, you need to decide what it is that you want out of life. What do you want out of your career? What do you want out of this position? So that you become, interested in your work again. You may not love it, you may not be excited by it, but if the rest of your life is exciting, work just becomes one part of a very big and interesting picture. So this whole program is going to focus not just on work, but it's going to focus on your whole life. Now, obviously, the stuff that you have to do is focused on work and your career, because you've got to justify your existence at work, you've got to justify your job. But I want you to think about big picture. What are your hopes? What are your dreams? What are the things that stress you out in your life and you want to fix? This whole program has all the modules in your workbook that will allow you to decide what is your compelling reason. Why do you want to come to work every day and do the best job that you possibly can? Is it because you want to be promoted? Is it because you want to do something totally different, and maybe you need to pay for college, or maybe you need to pay for some kind of training that will allow you to do whatever it is you dream of in life? And that's okay. You don't have to have dreams to stay with this company forever, because for you to be able to achieve your life dream, say it's going off traveling or starting your own business, you have to work as hard as you've ever worked in this job right now to be able to earn the money, to get the promotions, to get the training that will allow you to do whatever you want to in life. And you'll be a more motivated, more enthusiastic employee. So it's a win-win situation. You give everything to your job so that you can achieve the goals that you have in life. And if your career is the focus and you really, really want to be successful, this training program will also allow you to discover that compelling reason, to create action plans, to set huge goals. And that is why your why is so important. And throughout this whole program, you'll hear me talking about goals and vision and, achieving things. And I can't tell you what it is that you need to work for in life, because that is such a personal thing. But you need to understand what it is that motivates you, what is it that compels you to come to work every day and do the best job that you can, and work as hard as you can, because that is your compelling reason and your why, and that's what drives you every day.